Hey guys, Scott Pokemon maybe here. Welcome back to another video. Now, this video is pretty important to me, and I just found the news out about a few hours ago, and I decided I wanted to make a video on it, so I'm going to talk about it now. This isn't scripted at all. This is pretty much just my opinion on it. I'll be talking about the whole thing in general, and then my opinion on it. So let's get straight into it. In my opinion, before we get into the obvious thumbnail and like title, I believe that some anime deserve remakes more than others, especially anime that had their hype and do not deserve more than what they've been given, because the more hype a main series gets, the more money it's going to make, and the more, and of course money is important to a lot of people, but it's just going to make that obvious thing where people just want the same anime over and over again, just remade over and over again, and then we never get anything original and new, especially from the creators we love. So let me get straight into it. Of course, you read the title and you saw the thumbnail. The Shaman King author, the creator, has pretty much said, no, I do not want a remake of my anime, of the manga into another anime. Now, that's just the little bit. I'll talk about it in more. Crunchyroll released a article about it. I'll try to put a photo on the screen if I can actually remember. Let me just read out this article to you guys. So, answering to a fan's question, 44-year-old manga artist Hiroyuki Takei revealed on his official Twitter yesterday that he received an offer for an anime remake of his representative work, Shaman King, but had to turn it down. The original Shaman King manga series was serialized in Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump for 300 chapters from 1998 to 2004, then compiled in 32 tankobon volumes. The first TV anime adaptation, produced by Zebek, was aired for 64 episodes from July 2001 to September 2002. And this is a direct quote from him. I'm pretty sure it's translated. To tell the truth, there was an offer for an anime remake that reached a realistic level, but because we were not able to use the first anime's voice actors and soundtrack music, I had to turn it down. I hope there will be another chance. Now, here's the thing about remakes, about anime like that. I believe that if, like I said before, if an anime has not gotten the hype it deserved, especially during the time it was coming out, then I believe that a remake is something that should happen. Let's look at anime that have gotten remakes, like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I very much believe Brotherhood should have happened, because Fullmetal Alchemist, when it was coming out, I believe that the hype wasn't really as big as some people wanted to believe. I will 100% admit that I believe the original wasn't as hyped up as some people wanted, and then Brotherhood happened, which was noted to be completely following the manga, which was super exciting, and it was new content, and it was something that people wanted for a long time, especially because Fullmetal Alchemist wasn't a big name in a lot of people's homes at the time. So I think that was completely deserving, in my opinion. And then there's anime that, I think that should be getting remakes, like, let's say, Soul Eater. Soul Eater was a really good anime. It wasn't as good as everyone wanted, because it stopped following the manga after a while, because it would catch up with the manga at that point. And it was a good anime, but it wasn't as good as how the manga did around the end of the series. And if that got a remake, or at least did another arc like Blue Exorcist is doing right now, that would be super hype. And like I said just a few seconds ago, Blue Exorcist now has the Kyoto Saga anime that was now following the Kyoto Saga from the manga, and it's completely deserving because it never got that hype that other anime did. Now let's talk about anime, in my opinion, that didn't deserve the remakes that it got. Dragon Ball Z. I believe Kai was a good thing, but I don't think it ever really needed to happen, nor did I think it needed to happen on television. Maybe straight to DVD, but not to television. The fact that Kai exists pisses me off, because it's literally the whole Dragon Ball Z series, and then they cut out all the filler and charging up hours of charging up. That's it. That's what Kai is. That's it. I mean, like how else are we supposed to talk about it? And then there's Dragon Ball Super, that is just making either people who love Dragon Ball in love with it again, or people who love Dragon Ball or hated Dragon Ball hate it even more, because we don't want another Dragon Ball series. We want new stuff, because getting old stuff without any real new content that isn't illogical is useless to us. And it's pretty annoying. Like I said, this whole thing is off the pill, so it's a little bit more ranty than usual. But I think like especially because the creator says that the reason why he had to turn it down is because he couldn't get the same voice actors or the same like soundtrack and stuff. The reason that's why he had to turn it down. I believe as a creator he deserves that, because if you want your creation to be at its best, then of course you're gonna do it. And now I did not finish watching the whole series of Shaman King, so someone's gonna have to remind me about this one fact. But I don't know if Shaman King's anime completely followed the manga until the end. Now, if it did in fact follow it till the end, it could be iffy on whether or not Shaman King really deserves this remake, because, like, I mean, Shaman King was coming out around the time I think Dragon Ball Z was being dubbed around here in the Americas, from my knowledge at least. So, I mean, Shaman King was overshadowed. There was a lot of other really big anime, Inuyasha, Araka 7 maybe. There's a lot of anime coming out around the time. So I think maybe if it got a remake, especially a 2017 remake, or maybe even later in the years, I don't think that'd be that bad. I think that'd be pretty good. But if it did follow the manga, I don't know. I don't really think it deserves to have another remake. I think we should just get new series, because that's what I want, and that's what a lot of people want. We don't want remakes of stuff over and over and over again. Imagine if they remade the original Naruto series now because of the fact that it was ugly back in the day. That's fucking lame. Why would anyone want that? I get that, like, people will leech on it because, of course, it's like a series people liked, but I'd rather have new stuff, like a new series of an anime that I really liked, like, I don't know, No Game No Life, Irregular at Magic High School, stuff like that. But having remakes of anime that we've gotten before just to make it look prettier is pretty lame, and it's not something I want personally. I get why some people would want it, because it's just that nostalgia factor, but in my opinion, I don't think there's a real point in it unless it stopped following the manga at some point, or it just didn't get the hype factor. It didn't get the hype factor that other anime were getting around that time. So that's my opinion on this. I'm a bit salty right now because of some other stuff. So this was super ranty. I didn't want to do this as a script thing, because I thought it'd be more sensible to just talk about it straight from the heart. So thank you guys for watching. This should be coming out after my Valentine's Day video, so if you want to check that out, there'll be a link in the description for my Valentine's Day review of an anime that I very much did not like, and that's what we do here on Valentine's Day. So thank you guys for watching. It's gotta be FMAB out. See you guys next time.